Sound check 1, 2, 3. Hello. Sound check 1. All right, and we're good to go. G'day everyone, and welcome along to You Say I Draw, where every Saturday night at 7 p.m. London, 2 p.m. New York, and silly o'clock in Sydney, Australia, we spend some time together drawing on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. You say what to draw in the chat, and I draw it. Today's theme is freestyle. So interpret that as you wish, but basically it means that this is going to be an open one, so whatever's top of mind and you want me to draw, tonight's going to be the night for it. If you stumbled across this and never seen me before, welcome. I'm an artist based in London, England. I'm on all social media, and you can check out my website at mattelder.com. Subscribe and be alerted of any new content and of my artwork when I stream. And at the moment, you can see an old oil painting of a Yoda, and I thought that would be appropriate given that it's coming up to May the 4th. So May the 4th be with you, and Star Wars sort of geekdom rejoices and celebrates. And we have the show sponsored by McCatson.com holiday homes, just 75 minutes east of London, UK. Great for a holiday, weekend getaway, or staycation, particularly with this year coming up. There's still some spaces in there, so if you're looking just to get away for a little bit, by all means drop us a line and we can get that sorted out for you. High-spec apartments with lots of great restaurants and bars in the area, along with a Lego wall. Visit this website, McCatson.com, for more details. My streams are drama-free zones with family-friendly content, so please be respectful in the chat. No bullying, triggering, or profanities. And if you like what you see, don't be afraid to hit the thumbs up button and or subscribe to the channel. I think we're going to be pretty much good to go. And yes, if you're interested in buying any of the artworks that you see here, you can drop me a DM or drop me an email and we can work something out there. Always good to have them shipping off to places around the world where people can appreciate it. And so now that we've got all that sort of formal stuff out of the way, have a look and see who's here today. Because I know we had Brett's Bills was in for us today. Good to see you in there, Brett. Mutant John Rosie, hi guys, hope that you're doing well. And we're starting to get some requests there. And let's see what else we got. Yep, all right. I'll just get underway. I'll just stop sharing this one. There's the there. Get some focus in here. What's the stream like for you guys? Is it a little bit pixelated or is it okay? I've been watching back a stream or two earlier today, and I don't know whether it's our internet connection because it's been quite dicey, and just want to sort of see if it's on my end or if it's on my end and you're not seeing what I'm drawing too well, that could get interesting. And Brett's Bills request a cowboy on a horse. I think we'll start off there. I probably deserve it, seeing that I always give Mr. Hinkle Draws a little bit of stick. Britsville saying 8 out of 10. So I'm taking that might be a bit about the picture quality. And Mutant Mickey Mouse fighting a minion. Okay. Sounds like it's going to be a little bit of an interesting night. Mickey Mouse fighting a mutant. Sorry, fighting a a minion. A Lego Magnus, Duplo legs. Anything in particular about Duplo legs? I guess it's a continuation from last night or last week. Which, while I'm at it, might as well just do a quick recap. Last week we had the caricature ones, so people wanted things like Mr. Bean and Sherlock, Patrick Stewart, Star Trek, Mando and Child, and then this guy here, the Solo Brick Builder. and he hadn't actually seen it. So last night on Greg's stream, London Calling, actually showed it to him live. If you go back and watch that stream there, it's number 66 on Greg's channel, London Calling. I think it was about an hour and 12 in. You can get Solo's reaction to that. He took it quite well. I thought he was a good champ with that. And the other one we had was Mr. Hinkle Draws, which he did his stream yesterday, and about an hour after it, he ended up in hospital. He's got appendicitis or something. So hopefully, Kevin, you're going okay. And big shout out to you. Hopefully you get better. And then Elon Musk was the last one. There. Greg, would you play X? So, okay then. I've got that noted down. Heck, why burn one bridge when you can burn multiples, eh? And pop on some music. I had actually got around to changing the music to something different. It only took 30 episodes. And that was the sort of thing I was thinking, is that for every 10th episode that we sort of do, then maybe every 10th one is one of these sort of freestyle ones. Because I remember the last one that we did, I think was the whatever topic, which may have been stream 16. And at that stage, somebody came in and said an Among Us character. And this was before Among Us blew up, because I think over the next week or two, then it really blew up. So it's always good just to see what people are out there thinking about and want to get done. So let's see how we get on. Where can I put this music? Alright, so I've got that there. So we wanted a cowboy and a horse. I always think of that song by America, I think it is, The Horse with No Name. What do we got? Okay, I think we got something to get warmed up with on this one here. How's everyone's days been going today? Let me know if that music there comes in too loud. Yeah, I'm trying to also, as much as what I can when I start the streams, to pretty much start and have minimal sort of lead-in time, other than the sound check, which I need to sort of do, because otherwise I could be sitting here talking to myself and I have no idea. I've done that once or twice. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if I always keep thinking about it. I usually do a lot of in portrait, but then seeing the old sort of landscape format. Excuse me. Okay. Mutant. I know my 4-year-old cousin wanted me to request the Wiggles. We'll be watching it tomorrow, getting ready for bed. Okay, yep, no, the Wiggles. I mean, certainly being an Aussie export as such. That noted down there. And Brett making the cowboy request. Any particular reason for that? I just felt like cowboys jumped to mind, and so off we are. Brett Builds, you know, I don't think I've missed a draw stream since you started. Yeah, I think you probably could be right with that one, which I certainly appreciate. Particularly now, I always appreciate people spending time. Well, given that it seems every man and his dog now streams around this time, so I appreciate that. Imposter Island, please. Okay, that's an interesting one. Is that from Among Us? And the other thing which I've been thinking of is to do, I don't know, maybe my little one's certainly been getting into the whole streaming sort of thing. So he did his first live stream last week, which was on Sunday, which we just did a bit of building the Pirates of Barracuda Bay, which he enjoyed. So we're going to be doing that again tomorrow. But then the other one, he wanted to also do a draw stream. So combination of either like a multiplayer where you have two people on drawing the same topics, or the other idea was maybe just doing it early in the day and doing it more of a like a bit of a drawing tutorial type session or something like that. I don't know, what do people out there in the chat think of that? Is that something? Thumbs up, thumbs down, yes, no? Just kind of curious. Brett's Builds Family Bricks as a ploy so that you draw a horse first. LOL. Yeah, I mean, it's dose my own medicine, given how much sort of I've gotten other people on other streams requesting horses. I don't even have to do it anymore. And Mutant, I haven't missed a video or stream since I found the channel in October. But yeah, Mutant's always here, even if briefly, just to say, hey, I'm here. I'll catch up later. Watch, go and off and do the homework. Lego Madness. Thinking maybe Greg with Fabuland legs. Fabuland. I can never pronounce that properly. I know exactly what it is. I think Fabuland was the first little Lego I ever got as a kid. So that carbon dates me, I guess. Mutant, I wouldn't mind if you guys do tutorials with your son, but I prefer you say I draw live streams. Okay, yep. I mean, that would be the other thing, thinking is, you know, keep doing these and then, you know, adding that in as an additional one, because that, with my little one, it might be his attention span, so it might only be like an hour or half hour sort of thing, or I don't know, just. Sometimes with those, the father and son sort of stream tomorrow, be doing more of the Pirates of Barracuda Bay, and sort of it's just time I get to spend with the kids doing something that we kind of both enjoy. So if no one turns up, I'm not going to be too worried, and if people do, then bonus. No worries, Lego Man. See you in about 5. And the other thing been watching, which I really enjoyed, Amazon Prime series Invincible. It's basically an R-rated cartoon, so if you're not at that sort of age or a bit squeezy on the stomach, stay away. It's kind of a Tarantino version of cartoon. But if not, yeah, they had the season finale the other day. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I think possibly out of the recent ones, I probably even prefer it over Mandalorian. It's a good watch. Bread Spills, I always try my best. Family Bricks. If not, I'll comment and like for sure. Yep, no. I appreciate that. And particularly when in my head today, it's sort of only feeling like a short stream. So, short stream being three or 4 hours. I know there can be a bit of content which goes out. I think the feedback I get is most people like just putting it on as a bit of background noise while they're doing whatever it is on a Saturday afternoon, morning, evening, depending upon where you are in the world, or if you're watching it back on replay. Is it just my camera, or is the camera blurry all of a sudden? Let me know if it stays blurry. I'm looking at the feedback through StreamYards, and it seems okay. But then how that goes out across the internet, I'm not really sure. Is anybody else having an issue? That could become a little bit of a problem. Hopefully not. And it's funny after a while when people start learning some of your quirks or what you like. No names, but somebody during the week Instagram me a picture of some Technic pumps they managed to pick up. It's like, if you're ever this way, I got these for you. Brett's saying it's cleared. Hi Juan, how you going? Yep. I'm taking that pinging was probably just you. It's a freestyle one, so that could very well be on the cards. I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation of it, but that charm looks like it's kind of like a sword type gun thing. Is that what you're after? You can do that. That's no worries. It's almost expecting you on an open night like this to go absolutely crazy and come up with something. That looks, compared to some of the normal stuff, pretty straightforward. Famous last words, though. That's good to hear it's going clear again. Everyone's saying hello. It's good. Cowboy doesn't quite feel like he's got that macho factor to him. It's a little bit lean looking. Looks like he's not cowboying along too well. Lego Madness, that looks awesome. Thanks for that. Always appreciate it. And welcome back, I guess, from your quick 5-minute little break. Now, being a bit of an art stream, if anybody's got any pieces of art that they've done or worked on, they're proud of, and they want to share, just drop it over to me on Instagram and quickly do a bit of a shout out, look through. So who was it today I saw? Someone on Instagram that I know, and they put up some of their art. I didn't even know that they, did art or anything like that, and it was actually really good. One. Remember my challenge? I'll let it slide for this. Only on funny figs. All good. Which challenge was that? One. It always feels like there's lots of them that come through. And I haven't got any of the Looney Tunes CMFs. No, I haven't. I'm not normally a CMF type. They normally don't interest me. I mean, part of it's because that could be a rabbit hole by itself. Getting into that. Look, I totally understand. Other people are into it. It's like Brett's into his chains, and I kind of like some of the Technic stuff. Some people are into Paradise, or other people Friends, Star Wars. I can just see that that's a rabbit hole going down. Having said that, I saw the Looney Tunes stuff and was like, ooh, this is kind of appealing. And then Brick Consultant on Instagram, or the Brick Consultant maybe, Steve Guinness, who won the first series of UK Lego Masters and currently has his Lego Ideas typewriter, which is going to be a set coming up. On his Instagram account, he's been taking the CMF minifigures, those Looney Tunes one, and doing little not so much vignettes, but basically building a little mini scene for each one. And I'm partial to Roadrunner, and he's done Roadrunner and Coyote, and the Roadrunner's got like his legs spinning and kicking up a dust trail, and then Coyote's in the one right next to him, trying to chase after him. And it's like, oh man, everything's conspiring to say this is something to have a look at. So, I mean, how about you, Lego Madness? It's sounds like it might be something that you're into. You got any of them? You want to get them all? You a CMF sort of guy or person? Sorry if I've gotten that wrong. I gave one a challenge not to say anything about Lily Sol for 2 weeks. Done one for now. Probably, yeah. To do that, because Ray only streams every other week. Maybe you should have made it for 4 weeks, because then effectively it's 2. But and one, yep, my Lego Man is this big rabbit hole. I try to collect every series. Wow. Do you have them going all the way back to like series 1 sort of thing, or did you start at a certain point, or? Because I think the only one which I've ever picked up, yeah, it's not handy, and you normally have it sitting around. One time, family took a swab test. Unfortunately, grandfather was suffering from COVID-19 since the hospital yesterday. Oh, hope that that goes all okay. One, and he makes a recovery. I think our in-laws, right at the very beginning of COVID, got really sick. And this was before they had any real tests or anything. So, yeah, no. Hopefully that all goes well. And whoever comes back can come back with a negative swab test. We had to do one of those, you stick them up your nose and everything like that. For the kids had to do it as well for school one day. They're only little. It's terrible. It's horrible. I think I've seen that. Not sure. Yep, Mutant saying that. Well, I have 6 Looney Tunes so far, trying to get them all. Okay, cool. Is there any particular one Lego Madness that's you're really trying to get, or takes your fancy? Yeah, I think with the Looney Tunes CMF, there's certainly some opportunity for gags and humor and vignettes or dioramas or whatever. Let's just quickly give this a bit of a color. The one that I really wanted, I already have one that's the all folks sign. Oh, cool. That's is that the Porky Pig one? Or was there Elmer Fudd? I don't know. No, that's cool then. If you've got it, because nothing worse than chasing something and having to go crazy on the expense. Not quite get it. Matt, I think you should do both long range and short range. Most for my suggestion, if that's okay. Because the one that you sent through is unless I've only got the one picture of that charm one, so I don't know if there's another one you've sent through, or I'll do this. dark. It's a little bit lighter. A bit of an orange or yellow. People just saying hello. Cool. Hello. One better ask first minute, do you have a Facebook or something? Okay. Just chatting amongst yourselves. Cool. Excellent. Cool. Just looking at a little. Did I see that Brixie got into land? Yeah, I saw her. I think it was on his Instagram account. So yeah, cool. Congrats to him for that. I mean, I haven't watched too many of his videos. I know who he is and everything like that. And I think he's, he obviously puts a lot of time and effort into it. So it's good. Good then if that's what he is aiming for, is able to get it. Yeah, it's been a number of people I sort of started streaming with, and know reasonably well as friends in that, who got into the land recently. Had Amasaurus, CC, Tricky Bix, Flynn. It's on the first Lego Masters season. I'm sure there's a couple others I'm just not thinking of at the moment. Max isn't my name. One, just sounded right. Okay. So, no, it's good to see that you know, people, if that's what they're aiming for, they're able to get in and achieve it. Because certainly doing any sort of edited video content and things like that, it's deceptive. It takes a long time. Whereas live streaming, yeah, you still got to go through and prep it and do all the things to make it happen. But the time requirement isn't anywhere near. The flip side of that, though, is that generally your main views and everything will come when you're live, so it doesn't have a life after that, generally. Whereas I know there's a couple of videos I made a year or so ago, and they're just ticking along. Just a couple of views all the time. Hello to Space Odyssey. One, a day to listen to Assault Lily 9 without crying. It should be easy. I don't cry normally. Okay, cool. Was it a bit of a tearjerker type episode? Sounds like it might be. Really dark. Mutant be back in 5 after I watch this video. 1 wants me to watch. Okay, cool. No worries. You have to let us know. Was it good? Were you able to overcome? Mr. Solo, great to see you along. Hope that you're doing well. We brought everyone up to speed on your caricature, and you took it with good humor. It was great to see. And I've had some requests for Greg with Duplo legs. So, oh boy. Why lose one friend when you can lose many? So, freestyle night tonight. If you've got any suggestions, pop them in there. Nicoletta, great to have you along. You're suggesting Darth Vader helmet. Okay. Is that Lego one or just the normal one? Still laughing over that drawing. Yeah. No, I'm glad that you were able to see the funny side of it. I know it's, yeah, sometimes people can not react well. Let's just put it that way. So, and I've been back and watched it again in Greg's stream from last night. It was like an hour and 12 into the stream. Yeah, just once it got going, It's like the solo rant with everything else. Although having said that, I saw on Brick Hive's Instagram feed today, he tried to get the R2 last night at midnight and told him that he had it, and then he got up this morning and he got a thing saying he didn't have it and it was on back order. So I think he made a trip out to the Lego store, and yeah, like, he didn't seem happy about that. So my wife loves it. Okay, then. I mean, that was the other thing I was a little bit worried about. Is like, she might come back and say, "You realize they're not being too kind about this." So. Because the other thing I was thinking, and I don't know where it's one of those Mandela effects when I was doing it, though, I thought in The Simpsons, like an early episode, they had the hobo guy. He was going off on a rant at one stage, and then he had like flies buzzing around his head and everything. So that's kind of where that was coming from. Nicoletta, wow, that camera's looking so amazing. You're great at. Thanks for that. Appreciate that. I'm just trying to think if I might just a couple more bits and pieces on this one and then we'll call it done and move on to the next one. It's always the thing. It's like I could sit here and noodle some of these away, but then it's like one, I don't think that's too interesting, and then won't get through too many others for other people. So. So there's that one there. And then for anyone who's not 100% sure, we've been talking about from last week the caricature of Mr. Solar Brick Builder doing one of his rants in one of his favorite shirts. What type of shirt is that too, Solo? That was the thing. I had to go back and have a look. Is it like a cycling team or something or other? And while we're on the topic of horses, who was it? I think it was Doc, who then suggested last week that we do Kevin Hinkle. So did Kevin, of course, the whole horse sort of thing. Couldn't resist making into the form of a horse. And he was here at the time and thought it to be pretty funny. Yeah, and for those coming in a bit late, Kevin, after his stream yesterday, came down with appendicitis, so he's been at the hospital. I think he's still there, so hopefully he's able to recover and do that well. Mutant, I'm back. Excellent. It'd probably be emotional if you went into that sort of thing. Not a fan of the animal. Okay, obviously talking about what it is. Lego Madness. It looks like Greg the horse. The hair, the glasses. I suppose, yeah, sort of see a little bit of that there. So that's all cool. Nicoletta, Solar Brick Builder, you looking like you're talking crazy on that picture. Yeah. If actually, I better just change that tag. What happened there? No, when Solo winds up for a rant, it makes good viewing on his channel. I think the recent one was when he had the issue with his Porsche and things. I think that was about a month ago now, and they messed him around pretty badly. And there was a video on that, and then it turned out good. He ended up with 2 of them or something like that. So Solo, well, at least now I can now see how people see me. And it's always one of those things. You can just be going along and you'll just be doing the same thing, and then the one time you do that little thing weird, that's what people will pick up on, like nicknames and things like that. So I have a new rant video coming out soon. Okay. Do you want a thumbnail for it? Might have one handy. Cool. Something must have happened today then, Solo, for you to come out with a rant video, because you seemed pretty chill and relaxed last night. So hopefully your day at Westfields or out and about wasn't too bad. If there's a rant video, yeah, I could do with a new thumbnail. We'll have my people talk to your people. Family Bricks. Yes, Sai's going to start streaming in a little bit. That's just the thing these days. It's people. There's multiple streams going on at the same time usually, so it's almost inevitable these days. So Lego Madness. Let's see, Jupiter eggs and Fabuland legs. That's the square. That could be an interesting one. I think though this is going to be too small for that sort of format. I think maybe just one at a time. So let's see now. So we got that one there for Brett done. Let's just we'll jump onto that one next. Let's see now. Normal one. Yep. No, that's what I'm sort of looking at. That there. Yes. It's over here. That has gone out of focus, so hopefully it's because it's all white and there's nothing to focus on. Once I get some lines down, hopefully start. Mutant, got to go now, get in some homework. I'll be trying to get going soon. Bye everyone, have a great day or night. Yep, thanks very much for popping along. I got your couple of suggestions there. We'll have a look at. Good luck with the studying and hope it goes well. Yeah, the Vader helmet is always. It's I've done it a few times over the years. It's quite tricky because it's part of it's quite smooth and rounded and that, and then you got a couple of angular pieces down in the nose and the mouth, respirator, breather type thing. I'm sure, please, all the Star Wars fans out there, don't kill me and they don't know the exact name of every little design element. I'm sorry, I'm really human. Vader helmet is so famous. And Lego Madness has got to go. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate that. Have a good one. Well, I agree. I'll be right back. I would just listen to some Assault Lily music. Does that count then as you mentioning it? Or as Mutant God now and you won't fight no? Let's try the challenge of this helmet's going to be getting those reflections in. Why some of the proportions are feeling just a little weird. Nicoletta, thank you. Darth Vader helmet. I'm really good now. See you later. Hope you're doing well. Thanks. And the Art Vader helmet. Yep, no worries. Thanks for that. Thanks for popping along. Hope that you have a good evening. And see you on the next one. Looking great. Thank you. Okay. Yes, almost there. Just reflection just doesn't seem as strong under there. Okay, we'll call that one done. The next one, let's see now. Tweety Animates, great to see you along. Yeah, well, long time no see. It's been quite a while. Hope that you're going well. Just trying to remember. I think you were giving me a lot of the bird suggestions and things last time, if I remember correctly. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, because my memory can get a bit fuzzy at times. How are you going anyhow? So we're just doing a bit of an open one, so whatever you feel like, and take some suggestions. So far we did the just finished up Darth Vader helmet, and then the first one was a cowboy on a horse. And I think the next one we're going to do is one of Juan's suggestions. Let me see if I can find it. You draw the discharge. Okay. Bring that back down to where it's at. Cool pics. Thanks for that. Oh, is that the same? Yep, that's slightly smaller. So trying to think with this one. The proportions in there. I'll do one of them. I'm not sure about two. See how we get on. What's that? 1, 2, 3 peaks on the teeth. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Down for a long split there. So, this is like a how would you describe it? It's kind of like a sword, I guess. It opens up into a gun, as you do. Juan, what can you tell us about this sort of weapon? there. Okay, I think we'll call that one done. So that's a Dane. I'm probably going to pronounce it wrong. That's a Dane Sif Charm. I think it is. Let's make a note so I won't forget for later. Okay, and moving along. Made that one. Let's see what we can do with this one. It seems recently I've gone through with Mickey and kind of updated the style a bit. Still haven't quite wrapped my head around. Okay. I think I got a partial idea. Hey Ray, hope that you're going well. You had a good week, everything like that. Just I'm sure you know the deal by now. Just doing a freestyle one, so whatever people are suggesting sort of goes. And we obviously had the solo caricature from last week, which last night was the first time he saw it live on a stream. He took it quite well, so haven't quite completely lost that friendship, so that's always a positive thing. I don't know if you've seen Kevin's socials, but looks like after the stream yesterday, he I'm thinking, what am I talking about? He had appendicitis or something like that, and still in the hospital and things. So hopefully, gets treated and gets better soon. Okay, so we got the Mickey Mouse. Now in for a minion. just build it. Welcome along. Hope that you're going well this evening. How's your day been? Just going through. It's almost like an open drawing board night, or open mic. Just doing whatever people feel like suggesting. So the current one was Minion versus Mickey Mouse, for that whole sort of Disney versus DreamWorks type idea. I thought, given primary colors of red, yellow, and blue. No, that's not primary. Yeah, no. Yeah, color. Jeez. Given the minions are blue and yellow mostly, I'll give Mickey the red trunks. Family Bricks. My day's been pretty stressful. It was at 7 p.m. I just got back home and then I realized I had no video ready for tonight. So I had less than an hour to film, edit, and upload it. How's your day been? Wow, that would have been a pretty quick video to get out. But it sounds like you still managed to do it. So that's cool. Yeah, no. I mean, first day of a long weekend. So it's been just doing the usual sort of stuff with the kids and things. I think that will be that one, I think. Yeah. So far we've done Minions versus Mickey Mouse, Dane's Sif Charm, from, what was that, Assault Lily, a Darth Vader head, and a cowboy on a horse. next? What should we do next? Using Imposter Island. Thankfully, it paid off because I hit 200 subscribers. Excellent. That's fantastic. Yeah, the first 100 or so seems like it's a huge mountain to get over. So congrats on that. What's your video about that you did today? Give it a bit of a plug if you want. I have to have a bit of a watch after the stream. Draw a picture of you drawing a picture. I think I did. I think I did that Christmas time. Somebody had a similar suggestion. Let's double check that one. Something. Maybe it was year in review. Yeah. That was that one. I did a speed build on the Mandalorian battle pack. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll have to have a look at that. How did you find the battle pack? I think you got it upstairs somewhere. Once it went on sale or something. Usual sort of thing. That one, that's incredible. Thanks for that. Just trying to see. Somebody suggested Imposter Island from Among Us. I haven't played the game that much, and unfortunately, I'm not getting much of a result. What's that? I was wondering if Imposter Island. It's not coming up with anything. Is it even a thing? Not really seeing it as a thing, which is a little bit. Do I have the wrong one? come back to that one. What do we have? Somebody suggested the wheels. Darkstar DIY, welcome along. Should give us shots selling them as NFT, just an idea. Draw a coin with a special face, it could be anything. Yeah, I've been looking at some of the NFT stuff. It's a really, still just trying to wrap my head around it. It just seems to be what's the word? Yeah, selling digital art on the blockchain. I mean, do you know much about it, Darkstar? Hey, it's Doc. How you going? Hope you're having a good afternoon, I guess, where you are. Coming into, the evening. And, I'm working on your portrait now. Yeah, I saw your video from earlier when you're trying to do some art stuff, and you kept on having all the fire engines and things go past the front of your house. It's like, wow. And speaking of portraits, I don't know if you caught Greg's stream last night, but managed to show Solo his fun little one. And he took it in really good humor, so that was good and a bit of a relief. So if you go to Greg's stream number 66, I think it was about an hour and 12 minutes in. I started and stopped it over 9 times. Yeah, I know that feeling. And then at one point there, I think you were like, "Oh, the camera's too far away. I guess I'll get up and move it." It's like you couldn't get your other half to move it. Darkstar, watching a few videos. A nice lady was shooting for 500,000, but the clothes she sold 2,800 paintings in a collage for 30,000, I believe. Yeah, to me it just seems like very Wild West and speculative. I know one or two people who are doing it. It seems like the people who are able to get the big money for the NFTs are those who already are established artists and things. Like you go and buy a normal print from them in any event. Nicoletta back. Hope you're doing well. Still looking into how NFTs work. This seems to be a great place for art to sell. Yeah, I think it's obviously it's a new market, which is very, very much in its infancy. I think apart from the crazy or speculative things where people do up random stuff and somehow manage to sell for 500,000, most people who are currently selling are kind of like established artists and have a fan base and selling into it. People at my video looking amazing, I'm guessing. Great job. Yep, no worries. Yeah, I actually quite like that one. I think it turned out okay. Just trying to wiggles and trying to see how I want to do them. Cool. That's nice work you've created. Love it. Well, thanks, bud. I appreciate it. I think the Wiggles do their the dinosaur character, but Dorothy the dinosaur. Vader's my #1 character in Star Wars. Best character in Star Wars. Best character in Star Wars? Yeah. It's definitely up there. I mean, either luckily or unluckily, I saw most the original trilogy in the cinema. So I think when they'd done episode 4, and he's just such an imposing character and quite scary, and you didn't really know what he was. Then obviously in 5 they started to reveal, that he's like human underneath, and I think for me as a kid that took away a little bit of the mystique, because at that point you sort of didn't know what he was. Was he really human? Was he a robot? Was he just a freak force of nature? And of course, by the time you get to 6, obviously at the end you see him taking his mask off, doing the full reveal, and then the prequels really get into him as a person. Like, it just seems to me like over time he's just been diluted, just because that's the way that I've seen it. That song is so strange. The one that I got in the background, yeah. Actually, probably should change it. That's even though I'm starting to get a little bit. I don't even know. Yeah. This. That's all Christmas music. I'm not sure that's going to go too loud. It's just hard getting royalty free. I almost feel like I'm starting to procrastinate on this Weevils one. That sounds like an alien invasion. Yeah. Okay, I think I've got something now. This one. Oh, and I just who had find the tag for it. Hopefully there's maybe it was we came back. So that's you got Art Greg in London Bridge Bricks. Yeah, somebody else has also come up with Greg with I think either Dupla legs or Fabuland legs. The focus will come back soon. Fruit salad. That's a bit of a random one. I'll note that down. Fruit salad. And somebody wants to say grapes or something. Oh, Greg on London Bridge. Oh. I've got a better one. Tower Bridge. So he always goes off about that. It's like a triggering point. That's not a bad idea, actually. I like that. Because Tower Bridge is that classic one that you see in all the tourist photos, the one that they did the Lego set over, but everyone thinks it's London Bridge, which is like the next one around. Triggers him every time. Just trying to remember, I think, yeah, he's trying to do something quickly on the stream one time. And then somebody mentioned that, and it's like, right, I'm going to be here for another 5 minutes. What is that? It's you have the Wiggles. I have a character called Dorothy the dinosaur, which actually looks kind of a sad character. But then I saw that it's got a plushie of the character, so I thought I'd do the plushie because that's at least fun. And then I think it was Mutant was requesting it for their younger sibling. So I'll probably get a kick out of more the toy version than anything. Song in the background is classic royal song. Yeah, it's Ninth Symphony by Beethoven. So the thing is with these streams, if you use any sort of music or anything like that, which is copyrighted, even just the smallest amount, you can just cause grief. So to prevent that, and just use royalty-free music, which there's not a great deal of length in terms of how long it goes for. Like, you can get lots of stuff which goes for 2 or 3 minutes, but yeah, I'm trying to get these things which go for 20, 30 minutes each. A bit more of a challenge. Okay, Nicoletta. It's good to see you pop back in. We see your Vader. Tom and Jerry come to mind, or Deadpool. It's great. Yeah, I did let's try to think on Tom and Jerry. I think I have. What else? I've definitely done Deadpool because I really got into that one, and then it's like, oh, I wanted to actually do a painting of this one, so felt like it was sometime around here. Oh no, it was Yogi Bear. That's the one I was getting confused with. It's Last Christmas. Once I find my suggestion, I thought really should I let my anime snake go, or should I keep it? And always keep it. I did the Did you see what do you call it? Damn Streif Charm? Anyway. Yeah. So at least did that one. That was one on the tail as well. Is it, okay, yeah, so actually Deadpool, I was just thinking, I'll try that, stylization that you see at the end credits. So they usually do the very serious comic sort of style one. I can have that in here. Probably hidden it somewhere. You won't be able to find it. It's the thing with these sketches, you sometimes can't remember what you have and haven't done. Planning on sending another one. Yeah, send it through. I'll just have a look at it, sort of see what I'm kind of feeling like. So I'm thinking I'll only do a well, for me, a short stream, probably only about 3 hours or so. So I'll be doing a stream tomorrow with the younger one. So he's obviously seen me do some streaming and he wants to give it a try. So we did it last week. She enjoyed that enough to want to do it again. So that's cool. I'll be doing that tomorrow at 2 p.m. UK, which is about 9 a.m. New York. Be the father and son stream. Green there. Or not. Too dark. Yeah, and Deadpool's now 30 years old. Remember when he came out in the original comics? It's getting on a few years now. We'll just have to see how we get on with that one. Wiki Mini 1, 2, 3 in that direction. I want to see Kevin Hinkle on a horse. Talk. You're a troublemaker. Did you see the first one in tonight? Our friend Brett's Builds decided to throw that one out there. So, cowboy on a horse, tasting my own medicine. Darkstar, I got the New Mutants comics of Cable and Deadpool while in San Diego. I was fortunate enough to meet Robert Liefeld. He was known for huge muscles. Yeah. No, he's also been doing a podcast, Robservations, which I've always really enjoyed. So I know he's a very polarizing figure, but definitely if you've got like that New Mutants 98 or something like that, then yeah, definitely worthwhile checking out. Or Kevin Hinkle like horse or something to do with Kevin and horses. Talking. He got me into enough trouble last week with the Hinkle horse. I don't know. Yeah, the Hinkle horse. So maybe that's what gave him the appendicitis. Rob Liefeld cannot draw feet, and his force perspective is wonky. Yeah, no, I'll give that to you in terms of the feet and things like that. But it reminds me, you can probably see it. Mark Hamill does a brilliant Harrison Ford impersonation, and I can't remember. Was it on? It's one of those chat shows or something or other. And Mark Hamill was saying, like, when he was on the original Star Wars, and they're filming it, and he's a huge continuity buff in terms of, we did this scene, was my hair the same or had it changed slightly, this, that, or the other, and you just had Harrison Ford turn around and say, it's like, kid, if the audience is worried about your hair, we're in big trouble. I think in terms of Rob Liefeld, if you're worried about the fact that he can't draw feet, might have missed the mark. But yeah, no, you can definitely, for me at least, it seemed like when he was doing his original New Mutants run and the X-Force run, he was having somebody ink over the top of him. And I suspect that when they're inking over the top of him, they're correcting quite a bit. Because you look at Rob's current stuff, and I don't like his current stuff where he inks himself and stuff. Just but of all people, I understand that artists grow and change and all that sort of stuff. But I think he's his original stuff, because excuse me, he wasn't inking it. It had a lot more energy. Whereas I know he actually uses these days when he does his inking these actual micron pens, and they're very stiff, so they give you that very hard dead line. But yeah, and the force perspective, yeah. Really nice. I have to check it out. That's awesome. I got New Mutants 87 orange at CGC 9.6. Orange, that's the second print. It's told me lucky to have and signed one. Yeah, cool. Is that a proper CGC? Was it yellow signature series label, or is it a green one where they're not quite sure? Yeah. I mean, if obviously sounds like you're into your Rob Liefeld, so definitely check out his observations, because he goes through his timeline of the influences on his kind of like when he was a kid in the 70s reading, and then how that's sort of a lot of the stuff that we're seeing in the Marvel Cinema Universe, like in terms of WandaVision and all that sort of stuff, it relates to the stuff in the 70s, because the current Kevin Feige and all those guys, that's the stories that they grew up reading. And then he does a whole thing on how Cable was created and Deadpool and all the politics behind that, and it's really fascinating. John Studios, hello. Good to have you around. I was thinking the other day, when we first started off doing all of these streams, you were around really frequently. And then you disappeared for a while, and then occasionally you pop up now, so always good to have you around. But yeah, you look a lot of the Image guys around that time. Jim Lee and all that. Jim Lee in particular, he wouldn't draw feet. He'd just have like this mist curl or smoke or something, so just completely avoiding. Or you do that tapered feathering. Sean, I know I'm going to delete my social medias. Sorry. Oh, okay, no worries. Yeah, no, I do sort of notice the what is it, the ebbs and flows of people who sort of watch and things like that. So no, cool. Sean, I haven't bothered to come on since like the middle of January. Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, life happens, all that sort of stuff. That's cool. I mean, to be fair, I think between February and March, or late January, took a bit of a break myself. Didn't do these streams for a bit. I think just needed a break as well. That's why I think I'll do these more as like seasons. So sort of do them in blocks. It's not really struggling to focus on that. Yeah, focus on doing them in blocks, and I think only do the really long, monstrous 6 hours type streams when I'm really feeling up for it. Darts took over. You are a darts fan, so cool. No worries. On the 6th May, I will have had this channel and Instagram for a year. Oh, cool. Does that mean you've just had enough now? It's time to go? Or? Just trying to think. So I think I've had the YouTube channel for about a bit under 2 years. But I think the first 6 or 7 months I didn't really do anything. I think I did like 2 or 3 videos. I think those videos were trying to edit these epic masterpieces. So like, I keep doing this. Like, you'd have a 3-minute video and it'd take you like 30 hours to edit. It's like, can't keep doing this. There's no way you can make videos. Although I created this channel on the 22nd, but Instagram was on the 6th. Yeah. Last November, I created Darts, Instagram, and Twitter. Okay, cool. So is that where you're sort of focusing a lot more, is on the Darts and stuff like that? Darkstar, I love the art. It's awesome. The CGC is blue, universal grey. He only signed the open comic. I wouldn't sign the CGC because a bunch of steps with the CGC grade table going across. Yeah, no, they're doing. You probably know a lot more of those private signing sort of things now to get around some of those issues that were created with that, which I also think helps them make more money out of it. But no, it certainly sounds like the whole CGC at a convention, getting people to verify signatures and all that sort of thing sound like a bit of a faff. I'm pretty sure I'm going to delete that as well. Oh, okay. Is it sort of your little foray into social media? Just decided that enough's enough? Those lines are probably too subtle for him. But I'll keep my personal account as well. Okay. Darkstar, what is a what do you think your CGC 9.6 is worth? I know the market's been going crazy over the last couple of months. 9.8's have gone mental. Just saw that feature. That is amazing. Which feature? Sorry. I know there's always a delay between saying something. It does make you feel like a bit of an idiot, because occasionally you do watch some of the streams back, or parts of streams and stuff. You think you see, hear everything, or pay attention to everything. It's like, oh, I missed that. How did I miss that? When I spent 208. That was the last of my travel funds before it came to Virginia. I guess if I had it, I guess 300 now. Okay. So it's kind of a bit more on the recent side. The Tom and Jerry Deadpool pick. Haha, thank you. Yeah, no, that's. You're welcome. So I was thinking Deadpool, and it's like, I've drawn Deadpool before. And it's like, oh, that's right. There's the end credits style, which I've never drawn. Something I wanted to have a bit of a go with. Yeah, and Todd McFarlane was obviously on the Spider-Man title, and yeah, created Venom and all that sort of stuff. And the one thing that he'd do at the time was he'd always goad Rob Liefeld whenever he's doing New Mutants and stuff like that, because it's like, you know, Spider-Man, you just draw the mask and a couple of lines and things like that, and you're done. You don't have to go into facial features and expressions and everything like that. So Deadpool was Liefeld's answer to McFarlane, because he just sort of looked at it and it's like, well, you know, take the big eyes. So then he's drawing the mask and stuff like that, and swords and things like that, and give him some guns and away you go. So it's kind of funny how those sorts of things come about. And if Doc's there, I'm still just waiting for him to pick up on the fact I'm not drawing feet. To be fair, I'm not drawing legs either. At least the lower parts. Great. You know your stuff really amazing. Oh, thanks for that. Oh, it's just something which I was into. So because most characters are not, at least up until the 2000s, were never really created as original characters. They're usually responses to, particularly between Marvel and DC. Thor is basically Marvel's version of Superman when you break it down. So you see a lot of that, and then like even Deadpool, yeah, Wade Wilson. The name was even a knockoff of. Is it? I always get the name wrong. It's not Deathstroke. It's the other mercenary one character. Pulling a mental blank. And you know, obviously his name is Slade Wilson. So some of the echoes and the like are really not even subtle. They're pretty heavy in your face. And obviously you had X-Men, which did quite well. And then they started New Mutants. And then Teen Titans was sort of a response to that. Pull it back over there. Okay. So Deadpool on that style, Spider-Man with guns, and then C-3PO and R2-D2. Oh, what up to? We're getting on. It's right on 3 hours now. There we go. Let's have a look. Just debating whether or not to do. No, I think I'll save the London Bridge caricature for another time. All right then, we'll just take a quick look back through what we got through tonight. So we had Deadpool in the style of the end credits. The Wiggles, Dorothy the Dinosaur, Darkstar, good job, thank you for the laughs, a wonderful time. Hope your channel grows big. Thanks very much for that. And Doc, are those the droids Deadpool is looking for? Could be, although Spider-Man's the one with the guns. So then we had the other one. We wanted the Mouse House versus DreamWorks. So Mickey Mouse and a minion fighting. Then we had the Dempster Charm, some anime weapon, Darth Vader helmet, somebody else requested, and then kicking it off with a cowboy on a horse. So thanks very much for everyone who came along and made suggestions. Always great having you here. And coming up on the channel, we just recently did some video reviews of a custom DeLorean mock, so you can check that out, and then the top 5 movie cars. And tomorrow, going to be doing the father and son stream with my little one, so we'll be building Pirates of Barracuda Bay for a couple hours, so feel free to come along with that. Little one always loves it. Thanks for the nice horse there, Doc. Appreciate that. And yeah, it should be next Saturday, same sort of time, back for this one. Sort of have a think and go through and figure out what sort of topic for that one. And Doc, have a good day or good night, everyone. Yep, in doodly doodly. Thanks everyone for being here. If you're just on your way out, if you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up button. Appreciate that. And we'll do it all again real soon. Take care, everyone, and speak soon.